You are welcome to Flip TV News. My name is Victor Ajayi. First, the headlines. Court remands 109 alleged foreign hackers in prison custody. Edo Governor appoints Arise News anchor Suleiman Aledeh, MD of Edo Broadcasting Service. To appreciate Nigerians for support, Dangote reduces petrol price to 970 naira per litre. Now the news in full. Court remands 109 alleged foreign hackers in prison custody. The Federal Court in Abuja on Friday, November 22nd, ordered the remand of 109 alleged foreign hackers accused of attempting to defraud Nigerians. The defendants, identified as citizens of China, Indonesia, Vietnam, the Philippines, Thailand, Brazil, Malaysia, and Myanmar, are facing a 6-count charge filed by the Cybercrime Unit of the Nigerian Police Force. Justice Ekereti Akpan directed that the male defendants be held at Kuje Prison in Abuja, while the female defendants were ordered to be detained at Suleja Prison in Niger State until their arraignment. The matter was adjourned to next Friday to allow the defendants to enter their pleas. On the same day, 5 of the Brazilian defendants requested a separate trial, expressing concerns for their safety. Their counsel, Eric Oba, informed the court that the Brazilians, Lucas Costa da Silva, Roland Ricardo Souza Rocha, Nelson Rocha Cardoso Neto, Juan Felipe Aduqueque, Len Nunes, and Aguia Rodriguez Dijen feared for their lives after making extrajudicial statements that reportedly angered their co-defendants, Oba stated. The other defendants developed ill feelings for them after the statement. My clients are afraid for their safety and we wish to be allowed to remain at the police facility. He also applied for the defendant's passport to be returned to the Brazilian government, noting that their employer had seized them upon their arrival in Nigeria. Separately, James Onoja, senior advocate of Nigeria representing the remaining defendants, asked the court to postpone their arraignment, citing discrepancies in their names on the charge sheet. He argued, "My lord, I believe that it behoves on the defendant to provide their travel documents such that their proper names will be reflected on the charge sheet. We think that the arraignment cannot happen this morning as scheduled. This application is brought in good faith and we urge my lord to grant it." The prosecution counsel A.A. Egwe supported the adjournment but highlighted the challenges of accommodating the defendants, saying, "My lord, we are currently overwhelmed. We don't have the facility to keep all the defendants. The land silk representing the defendants can confirm this. Our operation has been shut down." Onoja confirmed this, adding, "I went there yesterday and my lord, I saw them sitting around under the staircase everywhere. It was not LD at all. The police don't have the facility for the volume of people I saw there yesterday." The court directed the prosecution to ensure that the defendants provide their travel documents for verification and allowed Oba to formally apply for the severance of the trial of the Brazilian defendants. The accused were arrested at a building in Katampe District, Abuja, where they were allegedly engaged in cybercrime. The charges against them include cybercrime, money laundering, and illegal residence in Nigeria. According to the police, the defendants conspired to commit cybercrime, causing financial losses through fraudulent activities on unregistered gambling platforms including 9f.com, C2.stop, and 8gp.stop. They are accused of promoting these platforms via electronic messages, misrepresenting them as legitimate, and transferring proceeds out of Nigeria. The prosecution also alleged that the defendants violated the Immigration Act by overstaying their permits without obtaining valid residence visas. This high-profile case has attracted significant attention as authorities work to address cybercrime and related offenses in Nigeria. Edo Governor appoints Arise News anchor Suleiman Aledeh, MD of Edo Broadcasting Service. Edo State Governor Senator Monday Okpebholo has approved the appointment of Suleiman Aledeh as the substantive managing director of the state-owned Edo Broadcasting Service (EBS) with immediate effect, according to a statement by his chief press secretary Fred Itua. Aledeh, an international journalist, editor at large, strategic media and communication consultant, has over two decades of experience in broadcast journalism across both radio and television. He has made significant contributions to prestigious international news channels including Al Jazeera, SABC, and GB News UK, and currently anchors various news programs on Arise News and shares his insights on Classic FM. A graduate of philosophy from the University of Benin in 1999, Suleiman commenced his media career while still a student, working at Edo Broadcasting Service. He later served at Ebonyi Radio during his National Youth Service Corps scheme, becoming the first corps member permitted to read the station's major news bulletin. Aledeh also established his voice at Federal Radio Commission of Nigeria (FRCN), where he created and presented influential shows. His journey into national television began with one of Africa's foremost media companies, where he anchored flagship news program on TVC and Channels Television. Aledeh's tenure at Channels Television also solidified his expertise in producing compelling television content, delivering some of the network's most memorable promos, and covering sufficient events, including the 2011 and 2015 general elections. As the Assistant General Manager and Head of Media and Communications at Ecodisco, Nigeria's leading electricity distribution company, Aledeh demonstrated strong leadership in strategic communication. He is a fellow of the Institute of Public Diplomacy and Management and an associate of the Nigerian Institute of Public Relations (NIPR). Suleiman holds a master's degree in Humanitarian and Refugee Studies from the University of Lagos (UNILAG) and has served as a special correspondent and news anchor at Arise News in London and Lagos. To appreciate Nigerians for support, Dangote reduces petrol price to 970 naira per litre. The Dangote Petroleum Refinery on Sunday slashed the price of its premium motor spirit from 990 per litre to 970 naira per litre. According to the company, this amount is what marketers would buy the product from the refinery. Anthony Chiejima, the Dangote Group's Group Chief Branding and Communications Officer, released a statement on Sunday saying the reduction was to appreciate Nigerians as the year ends. As the year ends, this is a way of appreciating the good people of Nigeria for their unwavering support in making the refinery a dream come true. In addition, this is to thank the government for their support, as this will complement the measures put in place to encourage domestic enterprise for our collective well-being, the statement read. Chiejina stated further that the refinery will not compromise on the quality of its petroleum products, while assuring Nigerians of the best quality products that are environmentally friendly and sustainable. We are determined to keep ramping up production to meet and surpass our domestic fuel consumption, thus dispelling any fear of a shortfall in supply, the statement concluded. The Major Energies Marketers Association of Nigeria, MEMAN, said on Friday that the landing cost of imported petrol is now 971 naira per litre. Recently, both independent and major marketers confirmed that petrol pump prices had started reducing in many parts of the country due to competition caused by the deregulation of the downstream sector. The spokesman, the Independent Petroleum Marketers Association of Nigeria, Chinedu Ukadike, said the agreement between IPMNAN and the Dangote refinery is gradually pushing down the prices of PMS. By just the announcement of IPMEN and Dangote have met and are ready to transact business, the prices of products have crashed. We would have noticed the drop in prices by 10 naira, 15 naira or so, and this is due to competition. Independent marketers are no longer buying from the middlemen. We are going to be buying directly from the producer, so the competition is setting in. I also want to tell you that before the end of this year, the price will not be as high as what you see now. You can see how our meeting with Dangote has significantly removed about 10 naira from the prices of refined petrol products. It is a good development. We have not even started. Remember, I once told you that the prices would drop once IPMEN started lifting from Dangote, Ukadike stated. Also confirming the drop in prices, a major oil marketer stated that this was due to the regulation of the downstream oil sector. People are not noticing that prices are going down primarily because there are no big announcements. The regulation is in full swing and competition is the order of the day. The major oil marketers who spoke in confidence due to lack of authorization to speak on the matter stated, when told that the cost of petrol was still above 1,000 naira per litre and was 1,070 naira per litre in filling stations operated by his company, the dealer replied, "Last week it was 1,000 naira and 80 naira in some filling stations. If you are observant, you may not see 900 naira. That is below cost. Just stop expecting a permanent fixed price. It can come down and it can go up." That will be all on our news updates. Join us for more stories on all our channels. Flip TV, Flip TV Plus. My name is Victor Ajayi.